Okay. Excuse me, Andre. This is Will. I'm filming, and here's Sean, and we have
Hello, Andre.
got your carburetors out. He's going to tell you what we got, what we found.
Okay, I can certainly be brief. I'll start from the bottom and kind of work our way up. You sent, I guess what we're looking at is you basically sent two carburetors disassembled. And again, starting from the bottom, one of these base plates, as we'll call it, it looks like someone's already gone in there and utilized a nylon style bushing. We've tried these before, years past, and did not have much success. Get my hand out of the way there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a macro there.
But
okay.
And even still, with these like that, there's a fair amount of slop. So the one that you, I guess, glass beaded, we do have to take this shaft out because they're just, this thing is still locked up with glass beads, and we can't let that perpetuate like that because it's just gonna, the glass beads won't break down.
Yeah, they're kind of like crammed in, or like jammed into the pot metal.
Yeah,
and they just sit there and grind.
So we'll take the shaft out. You did supply us from your spare parts. There, it looks like there's a new shaft or newer shaft, and we might be able to use that new shaft without having to do any form of bushing of these throttle casings, which would be nice. Okay, and that's about it on these. There's not much to that, really. The main bodies, again, you've sent two. I can point out quickly this one here that you've refinished. It does have a hole in it, which can be brazed up. But fortunately, this is also the one that is probably in worse condition than the other body. So I will be able to salvage.
Not brazed, but aluminum welded.
Mm-hmm.
Pot metal welded.
Well,
yeah.
I'm going to use. I mean, you can do whatever you want with that. I'll use this body. But for your, these are actually for your air, where it meters in for your idle mixture screws or idle jets. Excuse me. I had one of these that was good, and then the two others are in various states of condition here, as you can see. But I can dress these up somewhat, clean them up to where, I mean, all they're doing is acting as retainers. So that we're fine with. Here's actually the good one. But now, if you happen to have another one of these, I might have overlooked it, that's in this condition, fine. If not, again, I can use one of these because the only function they serve is simply as, you know, retention. Same thing here. I would recommend, and it's certainly up to you, anytime we're going to do this glass beading, take off all your parts. In this case, these Venturis have glass beads, you know, all throughout. So I'm going to do my best to try to get it flushed out with cleaning fluid, naphtha, and then that way I can actually get these Venturis out, because we now have glass beads trapped in here, and then throughout the course of the carburetor's life, that's going to be leaking. So that definitely needs to be remedied, just for cleanliness. But on the flip side, we'll clean it up further.
Yeah, because these are set screws right here that hold the Venturis in place.
That's correct.
And once those come out, then it's time to pull the Venturis. Now they got glass beads in there. It's going to be a little exciting.
It'll be a little bit of a chore, but we'll get it done. Parts. I see two bags of plated parts, which is fine. And then looks like you want any exposed brass item to be polished. That's fine too. I would recommend using caution when you're polishing jets. Particularly on the inner diameters. It doesn't look like you were getting to it, but you can certainly wash out the sizing of the jet. But not a problem. And lastly, gaskets. Your kits that I'm seeing over here are the pairs. These are, oh, here they are. Okay. These gaskets here, and we're going to use factory gaskets. We've had nothing but bad luck. When I say factory gaskets, these style diaphragm gaskets. And do I have an accelerator pump diaphragm?
Well, I saw some in that bag over there.
Well, this is an older, this is an aftermarket, but which is the same style that's in here. This will not hold up to the to fuels, particularly the newer ones. Now here, for example, these are factory. It's much more durable.
It's thicker.
Mhm.
better quality rubber, resists the crappy fuels we have.
Yeah.
And seals
it's-
better, so you got no
It's
leakage.
a problem overall, but they're definitely much more effective. Same goes with needle and seats. Aftermarket needle and seats, I've had very poor luck with over the years, so I simply will just use factory needle and seats.
In fact, here was a factory part that came out of this,
Yeah.
one of the old ones. So,
But we'll use brand new needle and seats that are actually Solex. And you know, apart from that, it's I certainly appreciate all the time and effort you've taken to clean these up. They look really nice. But that's what we're going to end up having to do to get these things back up to square one.
thank you, Andre.
Thank you.